What up, YouTube? This is Chef, New Zealand Murder History Podcast. And check this one out. I don't know if you guys have been following the media with the shooting of Palestinian reporter Shireen Abu Akleh. It was horrific. And check this out. Hang on, let me just set this up a bit better. So, basically she was reporting on the West Bank when the Israeli army was raiding a refugee camp, and then a sniper shot her in the face. Now, this is all disputed in the sense Israeli sources are saying that there was gunfire at the time, and you know, it could have been anyone who shot her, but no, it's pretty weird. I mean, she's literally a reporter and she's wearing a full bulletproof press vest and a helmet, like all dressed in blue, and they shot her in the face. So they shot her above the bulletproof vest but below the helmet. So when I say they, I'm referring to, most likely it was the Israeli army. It's just there wasn't gunfire going on at the time, and then all of a sudden, one blast, boom, hits her. I mean, I don't know who shot Shireen Abu Akleh. I wasn't there. I've never been to Palestine. But from the footage I saw, it didn't look good, eh? But here's where it gets even worse. So, once they've shot this lady, when I say they, I'm saying probably the Israeli army shot her. Israeli Defense Force. Well, they weren't done. Funeral violence adds to Arab world's anger. And this article is in Sunday Star Times, May 15th, 2022. So, this is her funeral. And check this out. Israeli riot police yesterday pushed and beat pallbearers at Abu Akleh's funeral in East Jerusalem, causing them to briefly drop the casket in a shocking start to a funeral procession. This is all really, really bad. Scenes of violence have added to the sense of grief and outrage across the Arab world that has followed the death of Abu Akleh, who witnesses say was killed by Israeli troops on Wednesday during a raid in the occupied West Bank. They also illustrate the deep sensitivities over East Jerusalem, which is claimed by both Israel and the Palestinians, and has sparked repeated rounds of violence. Thousands of people, many waving Palestinian flags and chanting Palestine, Palestine, attended at Abu Akleh's funeral. Alright, I think I'm done reading this article now, because basically, you know, you guys can look into this if you want to. There's some more information about it, and this has only just happened, so the information is limited, you know what I mean? But basically, this lady here, she was cool. She was a journalist. I used to like watching her on Al Jazeera. Sometimes she did a lot of reports in Gaza about, you know, the Israeli occupation of Palestine and stuff like that. And, well, yeah. She's not the first journalist to be targeted, you know. This is, this whole thing is just meant to intimidate, you know. This is what can happen to you if you report on the Israeli occupation of Palestine. I mean, look at that. They even, I mean, come on, like, what are they doing here? This is a funeral, and they're up in there in full camouflage gear, helmets. I mean, every picture says 1,000 words, so I'll just stop talking now and film that for a moment. That's ridiculous. Yeah, she was actually, if I'm not mistaken, she was arrested by the Israeli army a while ago, probably about a year ago now, and detained. So yeah, I don't know. It's pretty stink, no way.